Hello and welcome back everybody to another World of Warcraft gold farming video. So in this video we're going to be doing another Potion of Luck farm, and these Potion of Luck give mobs a chance of dropping Plundered Treasure, and Plundered Treasure has a chance of dropping a few raw gold coins, crafting reagents such as ores and cloths. They also drop Motes of Harmony, and if you get 10 of those you can combine them into one Spirit of Harmony. And on my server these Spirits of Harmony sell for around 80 gold each, which is really nice. However, I think they usually sell for around 50 gold on most servers, which is still really good. Another big money maker in this farm is going to be the greens that drop of the Plundered Treasure and of these mobs. And these greens can sell up to about 30 gold each sometimes, in some cases. And that's really good, just to the vendor. And you can disenchant those for Spirit Dust. However, I just recommend selling those to the vendor since it's just much easier to get a raw gold. And you don't have to mess around with the auction house. And Spirit Dust doesn't sell very well, as far as I know, on most auction houses. So where are we going to be doing this farming? We're going to be doing this in the Windward Isle, and this island is located in the northeast of the Jade Forest in Pandaria, and I don't think you need a flying mount to get here, but I do recommend doing this farm with a flying mount. So these mobs are level 90, and you can do this around level 90, however it's going to be slow, so I'd recommend coming back at level 100. This is my druid, and it's basically in full questing gear. I just leveled this up to a level 100 yesterday, and it's a very low item level, only 588. And I'll go into more detail why I think that's a good thing in the root of this farm. But you can basically do this at any eye level as long as you're level 100. And that's nice. Also, you definitely want a flying mount. Fastest flying mount speed, since it probably won't be worth it doing it without flying mounts, since they are quite spaced out. And it really depends on your class. With the druid it's not too bad, but with other classes it can be an issue. Another bonus, if you have it, is nice. If you have tailoring, it's very nice since these hostile mobs are humanoids, and the perk cloth scavenging will give these mobs of dropping, will give them a high chance of dropping more cloth, more Windward cloth. But the only issue is Windward cloth doesn't sell especially well in most auction houses, so it's not that important. But if you do have tailoring, it's a nice bonus. Another thing you want is you definitely want some Potion of Luck. These Potion of Luck, you can find them on the auction house, however they are overpriced sometimes, so what I usually do is they require I think 1 golden lotus to make, and I just give them to a friend or find an alchemist on trade chat, and usually they'll make it for you, and you can just tip them a few gold and it'll be much cheaper than buying them overpriced on the auction house. Sometimes they go for around 200 gold on my server, and I'm not really happy about buying that for that price. But that's a nice tip, and it can save you a few golds, or you can just level up an alchemist and do it yourself, which is probably the cheapest way. Another thing is you want an add-on called Cross Realm Assist, and I'll go into more detail in the root of this farm. But actually, yeah, let's do the root of this farm now. So what I usually do is I start here. I just come down here and I just pop Starfire or Starfall, and it basically pulls all the mobs towards me. And this is the benefit of having a low item level as a druid. Since if I was like 690 item level like my paladin, it would just one-shot all these mobs, and it wouldn't have a chance. It wouldn't give them a chance to come towards me. And since I'm low item level, it doesn't kill them so fast, so they'll come towards me, and then I can just loot them up all in one group. And that's much easier than farming them just separately. And if you're another class, like if I done this on my paladin, it will be quite annoying since these are neutral mobs, and I will have to pull them individually, and that can be quite frustrating. So I recommend doing this as a druid or any other class that has a big AoE like this one. And there's also an item that allows you to pull mobs within 40 yards, but I think this has like a 2-minute cooldown, and I can't remember what the name is. Maybe I'll leave a link in the description. But as you can see, what I usually do is I start here and then I move on to here. There's a few packs here. There's a pack here. I forgot about these guys. So it's very easy. You just pull them, and then I just hurricane on myself, and then they come towards me, and then I can just loot them. So it's very simple to do. And so what I usually do is, after I finish these 3 packs, I move on to here, and in the middle there's one big pack here. There's a bunch of them in this pond here, and there are a bunch of these hostile mobs here. So there's one big pack here, and there's one last pack here. So if you do this fast enough, some of these mobs might not respawn when you get back. They do have a quite standard respawn timer, probably about a few minutes. So as you can see, these ones haven't respawned. And if they don't respawn, you can use an add-on called Cross Realm Assist, and this basically takes advantage of World of Warcraft's pre-made group finder tool. So basically, if I could press quick join, just accept that and then press OK. And then as you can see, these mobs have reset, and Someone's already farming this on this server, but as you can see, it just resets the mobs. And it allows you just to carry on farming, so you don't have to wait for them to respawn, which is very nice and very handy. So I probably wouldn't recommend doing it without this, unless you're very slow at doing this. So if you're another class other than a druid. So what is the competition to this farm? I think it's about medium to low. Is this? Yeah, this guy's farming it. When I was farming it earlier, I only had about 2 level 100s in competition with me. However, they weren't on my server. They hopped on my server using the pre-made group finder tool, or the cross-pharmacist add-on, and they usually just leave after a while, after they see you've killed all the mobs. So competition shouldn't really be an issue with this farm. Sometimes there are level 90s just questing here, but that's not really a big problem. And so yeah, there's not much competition, which is nice. This place used to be heavily farmed back in Pandaria, but not many people do it anymore. But I'm quite surprised, since the results I got were really nice. So what else? You want a flying mount, definitely, and you want the fastest flying speed, and druids are optimal to do this, as I've said. But I guess that's the explanation part of this video done. Let's get into the gold breakdown. So I farmed this for 20 minutes, and in that 20 minutes, from raw gold, I got 124 gold in total. From the raw gold from the plundered treasure, I got 239 gold. From vendor trash, so basically greys and stuff, and just anything else that wasn't greens, was 196 gold in total. I got 24 vended greens for 531 gold in total. I got 1 ghost iron lockbox, and I don't have a rogue, but these usually drop around 40 gold worth of raw gold, and 1 or 2 greens, which comes up to an average of about 60 gold. I got 5 motes of harmony, which sold for 50 gold each on my server, at 250 gold in total. I got 22 ghost iron ore from the plundered treasure, and those sold for 2 gold and 25 silver each, for 50 gold in total. I got 32 black trillium ore at 8 gold and 74 silver each, and that's for a total of 280 gold. I got 22 white trillium ore at 8 gold and 49 silver each, and that's a total of 187 gold. I got 130 Windward cloth, and I'm not a tailor, so you'd probably get the same results if you don't have tailoring, and that sold for 87 silver each, a total of 113 gold. I got 58 exotic leather, which sells for 81 gold each on my server, 81 silver each, sorry, and that's for 47 gold in total. So in total, in 20 minutes, I made 2,077 gold. And per hour, that will come up to 6,231 gold, which is very nice. So I guess that's the end of this video, guys. Like and favorite if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more gold guides like this from me in the future. And until next time, guys, bye!